California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a big challenge for them just from a time zone standpoint. He is trying to do a lot of research with his sports information and sports performance coaches to make sure their team is prepared and ready to fight this east to west time zone travel. We'll see if they're able to perform well here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds a little space. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Canes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Canes want to move quickly.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. Quarterback will keep it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Here's Mensah to throw.
Oh, my God.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Mensah. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, you think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jaron Chiave Sungapolatelli makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lofton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Canes headed quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. JKS. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Maybe some room here. Lowers those pads.
Wait, Rom.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cal. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he made the extra point without problem. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Throwing, Mensah. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to the ground game on the left.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Songopolitelli. Pressure coming. And it's a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
And the Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Songopolitelli, play action. Now rolling to the left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Or did he find a hole in the defense? He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Marshall. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Vaughn. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's Mensah to throw. Quickly complete. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes a catch. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now from inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Mensah. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Oh.
Touchdown, Canes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Let's go.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Out of there.
He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
Let's go.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Three yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
So.
Quarterback may change this route. Give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Here's a heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Marshall. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Green Wave coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. Good timing on the quick out.
Ooh.
The discard, and he's running free. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. JKS. That one comes out hot down the
He's out of here. Now I'm out of here.
Holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Golden Bear. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And they're able to get him down. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Fires it incomplete.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game.
We got Tony in jail.
The defense has completely shut him down.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He tries to take the top off.
Nope.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
On the run, it's Marshall. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Using his legs to buy some time. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Canes want to pick up the tempo. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man. They found this guy for several touchdowns today, and they were looking for him again. He's made plays. He's dependable. Why would you not take shots? That one just missed, but I would not be shocked if they find that guy again.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Throwing, Mensah. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the open.
What up?
Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
We playing South Carolina.
Runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
To the ground, he's got it again. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Very close to putting a bow on
You
this.
run the ball, I hope.
To check out the top 25.
So you run the ball, I hope.
Of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be
I feel pain to unveil it.
final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Songo Politelli under fire, and they got him.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout.
Yeah.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Still looking, on the move. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, we've got
I was up 17.
I'm
trying not to blow the lead like I did against
him. Is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback.
Oh, he wants it all. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Mensah to throw. It's complete. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Watch what?
To the air
I never
on
watched
2nd
that.
down. Fires to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure, was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion, big third down coming here.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Mensah. Now he's going to break the pocket. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously.
Caught, and he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Fights off a defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to get a stoppage here as there is an injured Cal Bear on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah,
looking for room. It's Marshall. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Bolatelli. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. They'll move the wide receiver. 4th down, Songa Bolatelli. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on 4th down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge 4th down conversion late in this football game.
And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
They'll give it to him again. Maybe headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cal. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date.
I think it was the best live action one.
Situation is. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Hey, that scene was hard too. I related to that scene. I said I get it. That's why he left the party after.
We'll see
said,
what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throwing Mensah. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot up.
He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. It's Compton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone.
We're going to the WNBA game tonight, but we'll be on after.
Bringing it back. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Not the Fever, the Aces.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing
AHP championship bound.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Next, get up today. So you saving your money being frugal? That is hilarious, bro. Yeah.